Hi, Poland. It's good to see you all. We're going to get started today with some 5-frame, 10-frame review, and then we're going to also work on some new things. So kindergarten friends, my name is Mrs. King. I know you probably recognize me and recognize my voice, but I just want to let your families know that in case I haven't met all of them before. I'm so excited to see you all. Hi. All right, here we go. You're going to knock my socks off with all you know and all you remember. I just know it. Okay, so we're going to start with some 5 frames, and I'm just going to do 5-frame flash, and I want you to tell me what you see. I'm only going to hold it up a few seconds. Get ready. What did you see? Go ahead and tell your families. And you should have said 4. We have 1 missing. 2. We have 3 missing. 1, 2, 3. Because we know this whole thing is 5. That's just review. We got this. Try this one. High five. Good work. How many did we have missing? Trick question. There was 0 missing. And how about this one? You should have gotten 3. How many missing? 2 missing. Very good. How many? 0. I can see all of you. All right. So we had how many missing? 5. Last one with 5 frames. And you should have had 1. And there are how many missing? Did you need to count them or did you know? There's 4 missing. The more we practice, the more our brain is just going to know without us even counting. Nice work. Okay, we're going to do some 10-frame flash real quick. Remembering that each row has 5, so we know that we don't have to count them. If they're full, it automatically equals 5. So here we see 5 and 5. It's full. All right, here we go. Ready? Here we go, mathematicians. Let me mix that one in because you would try to get me, tricky tricksters. All right, here we go. How many was that? 3. How many do we have missing? Let's check it out. We'll start down here. 5, 6, 7. Did you see how I did that trick? You don't have to count it. All you have to do is know that that row is 5. So let's try that trick again. 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 missing. Very good. And we're going to be doing this again in just a second, and we're going to put another twist on it where we make some number sentences. So I'm only going to do 2 more on our 10 frame, and then we'll come back to these. Think about how many you saw. These are all traditional 10 frames, so they're all in the spots we would expect them in, different than the ones I showed you last week. There's 4. How many are missing? 5, 6. Good. All right, let's try one more. Here we go. And how many are there? 2. Good. And let's count. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we had 8 missing. Good work. Okay, let's put these away for just a second. We're going to come back to our 10 frames. And we're going to do some subitizing right now where you just kind of see those pictures in your brain. And these are not the way that you would expect to see them. So this is not how we generally build a 10 frame. Okay, try this one. How many did you see? Show me on your fingers. 2. All right. And then we had some missing. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 missing. Let's try this one. How many? Oh, you're getting faster. There was 1. How many missing? 1. Oh, silly Mrs. King. We don't need to count that row. Let's try the whole row. We're not going to count it one by one. We're going to say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 missing. Silly Mrs. King. I was going to count that whole row. Let's try this one. And let's try it. So we have 4. And I saw them kind of differently on this one. I saw 2 and 2. I don't know if you saw 3 and 1, but we still get 4. So it doesn't matter how you saw them. Let's try and find out how many are missing. We had 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missing. I'm hearing some number sentences so far. We're going to be writing these down in just a minute. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was, okay, sorry. My kids here are watching. They said, Mom, that was too fast. There we go. Oh, they still said that was too fast. I'm going to leave it. Here we go. Let's try it. How many are there? Think about how you saw them this time. I saw them as 2 and 3. When I did it with my kids, they said they saw 3 and 2. Either way, 3 plus 2 is 5, so we get the number. Okay, let's find out what we're missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I just heard some of you say 5 plus 5 is 10, so you already knew what was missing? Mathematicians, nice work. I told you you'd knock my socks off. Okay, here's one. How many are there? So remember, this is our flash. We're trying to get a picture in our brain and then tell what that picture is. Did you have 3? The sheet from last week. Good work. Let's find out how many are missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, we've got one more. They said that was too fast. Was that too fast? I'm sorry. Okay. And let's see what you had. Did you see these in 2 groups? I saw them in 2 groups of 3. I saw 3 and 3. That's how I saw them. Is that how you saw them too? So we had 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then we have these missing ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 missing. So mathematicians, our goal when we're doing 10 frames or 5 frames is to really get a picture in our brain because we want to make sure our brain remembers what we saw. And then that can help us start to do addition and subtraction and all kinds of really cool math ideas as we become better mathematicians. So I'm going to get a paddle ready for you now. And our paddle looks like, whoop, sorry. Our paddle looks like this, and it is a 10 frame. And today, what we're going to be working on is making number sentences with our 10 frames. And we're going to use 2 different colored counters. So far, we have only used this red side here. But today, we're going to use 2 different colors. And even in the pictures that you've seen on our 5 frames and our 10 frames, when we're trying to gain pictures in our brain, we know that when we've done those, we've only seen one picture. Maybe we've only seen sheep, or we've only seen an alligator. We haven't seen more than one. Today, we're going to be working on 2 different colors, and that's going to help us know what we're adding and subtracting. So far, if we were doing a number sentence, it would look like this. And I would have filled the 10 frame here, and we would have said, well, 4 plus 5, 6, 4 plus 6 equals 10 is what we would have said. Today, we're going to look at 2 different colored counters, not our whole 10 frame, but we're going to look at 2 different colored counters, and we're going to be trying to do addition and subtraction that way, okay? So when we start today, we are still going to fill our 10 frame. But we're going to fill it a little differently, okay? So if I had this in my 10 frame, does anyone know what that would show? Do you know what this would show, mathematicians? Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then how many are yellow? Can you show me? 2. So our number sentence would be 8 plus 2. And this is what it would look like. So if we had a number sentence, it's going to look like this in your book. I'm going to write it over here. I can turn this a little bit. Or actually, is it easier? I'll write it down here to give us. It's fallen over. I'm going to try to hold this up a little bit better. So you're going to have a square. You see that okay? And then you're going to have a circle and a square and a circle. And then the last spot is also going to be a square. So I hope you can see that okay. Oh, I wrote on kind of a slant. Sorry about that. That happens at school a lot too, doesn't it, when I'm writing? So we're going to put the sign in these circles. And when I say sign, I mean the addition sign and the equal sign, because every number sentence has numbers and signs. Just like when we write a sentence in Writer's Workshop, we have letters, We have finger space. Oh, and we might have periods. So those are things that make up a sentence. In a number sentence, when we're working with math, we have numbers and signs that make up the sentence. So since we're adding, we're going to put our plus sign or our addition sign right here, and we're going to leave it here. So that's where this one is going to go. What do you think goes at the end of a number sentence that's another sign? What would go here? Anybody have an idea? I heard somebody say it. We would put an equal sign. Very good. So I'm going to write that right here. We're going to leave those there. And the only things we're going to change are the numbers that are going to go on these squares. So we're going to remember the circle is for the sign. The circle's for the sign. So it's an addition sign and an equal sign. The circle's for the sign. So we're going to leave that right there. Maybe. It's going to fall over, I'm afraid. I don't know what happened. Oh, I had it propped against something back here, and that kind of fell over. Okay, there we go. So we're going to be making a number sentence next based on that, okay? All right, let me get our paddle ready. And let's make a new one since this was our practice. Okay, try this one. What would this be? Mathematicians, this would be 5, 6 plus what? Yeah, so let's look at where those numbers would go. Let me grab my marker. And we said 6 plus 4. So our 6 would go right here, and our 4 would go here. What did it equal? Do you remember? Oh, I heard someone say it. It's a 10 frame, Mrs. King, so it would equal 10. You are so right. Okay, so let me put these up here too. I think we're going to use this board the whole time because it's a little bit easier so we don't have to go back and forth between our paddle and our board. So our number sentence would be 6 plus 4 equals... Nice job, equals 10. Yes. Okay, let me erase these numbers and let's make a new one. Okay, close your eyes. Open your eyes. What number sentence would this be? All right, I heard someone say 3. Yes, because we have 3 red. So let me write that here. Okay. And then how many yellow? 5, 6, 7. Plus 7 equals, what does this whole thing equal? 10. Yeah, I didn't change our whole, did I? I didn't change how many we had. Did I take any off? No, I left them all there. I didn't take any off. All right, let's try 2 more. And you do this on your own this time. You build a number sentence. So if you need to pause the video and make a square, a circle, a square, a circle, and a square so that you can build your own number sentence, go ahead and do that because then you can see if yours is correct when we do ours together. So go ahead and pause it right now. And you're back. After me, oh goodness, I erased the sign, didn't I? We're just erasing these numbers because we know the circle's for the sign. The circle's for the sign. There we go. All righty, let me change this. Close your eyes. Open. Write this number sentence. We have 2 different color counters. Write this number sentence. Can you say it? 1 plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 equals, oh my goodness, nice work. Try one more. Okay, close your eyes. Open. Did I put the yellow first this time? I know, I was kind of being tricky. Did I trick you? What'd you get? Oh my goodness. You did it. All right. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Nice work. That was awesome. Okay, next week we're going to be trying, maybe we'll change our whole. So maybe our whole won't be 10. We'll change this number right here, which is our whole, or how many we have in all. And next week, we're also going to try to build our own 10 frames. Maybe these numbers, we're going to talk about how they could change and make another addition fact. For example, if we had 6 plus 4, or excuse me, 4 plus 6, another addition fact that we could get just by switching these numbers could be 6 plus 4. So we're going to talk about how addition is, this is a first grade word. Don't tell your teachers I'm telling you this. It's commutative. Addition is commutative. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit. Nice work, kindergartners. I'm so proud of you. I will see you soon, and I miss you so.